Shingen is a fraud. His entire character is based off of a lie. Yes, you heard me. The person we all know as Shingen Yamazaki is just nothing but a character. And the story actually tells us this. In fact, it's in our face within the Shirone arc. The first instance of this is actually when Shintaro is said to not have UI. This might sound like pointless information until you think back to the fact that the midwife switched Shingen and Shintaro when they were babies. So obviously the only explanation you have for that is that both of them were born in UI. But this would also contradict the fact that Shinji blatantly tells Shintaro he doesn't have UI. So the only logical explanation for this would be that Shintaro and Shingen were both never born in UI. Shingen was just trained to have UI since he was young and then was taught to follow a character. That conversation also comes up here when Shingen says his brother would be the leader of the Yamazaki clan if he was only born a couple of seconds earlier, referring to the rule that the oldest child must be the head of the Yamazaki clan. But Shintaro would have never went insane because there is one rule that takes precedence over the firstborn rule, and that is, if you're born in UI, you will naturally just become the next head of the Yamazaki clan. It doesn't matter if you have older siblings or not. We know this because Gun is one of 8 children and Gun is the 4th child to be born, meaning he has 3 older brothers, but the distinct thing on why Gun is the head of the Yamazaki clan is the fact that he was born in UI, his other siblings was not. Meaning, if Shingen was born in UI, Shintaro would have never lost his marbles because, well, he still has the number 1 rule. He is born in UI, so naturally, he is the rightful heir to be the Yamazaki clan head. But on top of that, if you look at the statistics, Gun is one of 8 children, and out of those 8 children, only one of them was born with UI. So if that's the case, what do you think are the odds of twins being both born in UI? So there you go. The person known as Shingen Yamazaki, the tiger that cannot be hunted, is nothing but a lie. Since Shingen was born as the firstborn, he was forced to play this character, and you can see that this made him very unhappy. He was just a pawn with only one purpose, to be the strongest, and since Gapyeon Kim kicked his ass, he now lost that purpose and he became depressed. Which led to the current version of Shingen Yamazaki in the Shirone arc, someone who rarely speaks and definitely doesn't show any emotion. He's just playing the role of the Yamazaki head. What's funny enough is right after he meets Gun though, he starts to speak more, shows kindness to Sung Ming and openly admits he does have feelings for her. Because Shingen finally found a new purpose in life, to take care of his son. He wants to be a happy family with Sung Ming and Gun. But sadly enough, he gets killed by his brother, who was his only friend, who was at the time the only person he would show his genuine self to. Another thing that I realized is that he does have emotions. When he sees his father's severed head, he is visually pissed. But when he sees Gun, he walks away and says Gun is not his son. But his face is covered. We do not know what he's actually thinking. We don't know what emotions he's feeling now. If he's feeling sad that he had to say that. If he's genuinely angry at the sight of Gun. Or what I think he's emoting right now is confusion. He doesn't know how to react or how to feel, because he's forced to play the role of a demon.